got some beets. I've boiled some potatoes. I'm gonna have apple, onion, and pickles. Don't worry, I'm leaving out the herring. Yes, guess what I'm making? If you're Finnish like I am, you will know exactly what I'm gonna be making. It's called Sillisalaatti. Silli means herring, salaatti is salad. Sometimes it's called Rosolli. And that I found out is from a Russian word meaning brine. I'm not sure if that's correct, but that's what I Googled. If you look up this recipe online, you will find it's called anything from Rosolli to Sillisalaatti, and it always includes herring. I grew up eating this beet salad just at Christmas time, and I actually had to look it up. I thought, is this just a Christmas food, this Sillisalaatti or Rosolli? And if you look at any Finnish kind of a Christmas meals or food, if you look it up on Pinterest or anything, always the table has this beet salad there for Christmas. But you know what? It tastes like a potato salad with beets without the egg. Forever since being an adult and leaving home, I would make this at Christmas, but I always added little tiny chopped up herring to it. Turns out my husband couldn't stomach the herring in with the potatoes and beets. So since I've become vegan, which is several years, I left out the herring, and it's delicious and he eats it. I want to eat it year round because it's such a good salad, and it's also full of colorful vegetables like the carrots and the beets. One thing, I'm going to try to make it true to how my mom used to make it, but my uncle Erkki gave me a suggestion to put apple diced up into it. So I've been doing that, and it's really good. And I noticed a lot of the Finnish recipes that you find online include apple. My mom didn't include apple. There's another funny thing too, is that she would always make this whipping cream and then add some of the beet juice to it, so it's this pink whip that you would either mix throughout the salad or just have a dollop on top. I never did that because I didn't like it, but I'll show you what it looks like. If you're not going to use pickled beets, which I am, you have to roast or boil your own beets, and that takes a while. But if you want to speed these steps up, you use pickled beets, and then you boil or steam your russet potatoes in advance, let them cool, steam your carrots and in advance. So then it's basically chopping up and just putting this salad together. It's something that I want to eat year round because it's that good. Like I said, it's really fast to put together once you steam the carrots and boil the potatoes. I just use russet potatoes. I boil them with the skin on, then I peel it off. This was such a traditional thing for us to eat at Christmas that I have to have it every Christmas. I'm not sure, if you're a Finnish person, if you feel the same, but if there's certain things that I have to have, that my mom used to make and my grandmother made that I just can't do without. I'm going to go to Helsinki with my sister. One of the things we're going to do is we're just going to go around and eat some traditional food that we grew up eating and that my mom used to make. In Finland, a lot of these things, obviously, that were kind of a treat, and we'd only get it when my mom made it for us. You can actually buy in the store, in the grocery store. I've been back, I think it was 2017, 2018, I went with my husband. The last time I was there when my sister was there, when we were in our 20s. That's a long time ago, probably about 38 years ago, 37 years ago. So I'm going to Finland, and I'm going to be turning 58 while I'm there. I hope it's not going to be snowing anymore in April. I know that Finland and even Sweden had just a big snowfall again recently. That's in mid-February. As you can see here, I just steamed the carrots whole, and now I'm just cutting them up into smallish pieces. One of the other things that we're going to do when we go to Finland in April is we've got a bit of a mystery to solve. My dad's dad, my grandfather, died when my dad was about 7 years old. Not too long ago, we found out that my dad, our grandfather, whose name was Toivo means hope, is actually not his real surname. His surname and my maiden name was Gario. We found out after my grandmother passed away years ago that my grandfather's last name had been changed. Some of the recipes called for red onion. My mom always used white onion, so that's what I'm going to do. And I chop it up really finely, or I try to, as fine as I can. And this is just a really small onion. You don't want to have too much, and you don't want to have big pieces of onion. There's the onion, carrots, the potatoes, the pickle. I'm going to add a little bit more pickle I love lots of pickle in there. I just use whatever apple I have in the fridge or at home at the time. But I was thinking one day trying a Granny Smith, something tartar, but not this time. If you want to keep up with what I'm doing and when I go to Finland in a couple of months, in April, join up for my free newsletter. It's the right side of 50, and basically it's just health tips, things I learn about, some of my thoughts, some recipes, anything new coming up, and just kind of lifestyle and health and stuff about Finland, maybe for women over 50. And since I'm going to be 58 when I'm in Finland, I'll celebrate my birthday there with my sister. One of the things we've got planned is we want to go visit some of the neighborhoods we lived before we came to Canada originally in 1971. So we want to go there. We're going to go to my great-grandmother's burial site. Okay, now comes the messy part. I am going to use the pickled beets because I like the flavor of them. I don't want to use my wooden cutting board for that because they stain so much. Oh my gosh, usually I gotta get an apron on too. This is messy. Beets stain, hands will be red, so just be careful what you're wearing and what you're cutting it up on. Can't even get the lid off, so let's do this. That's a trick that works every time. I'm also gonna rent a car. We're gonna visit Mari from Saima Life, so I'm excited to see her. And you can check her out on Instagram, and then I'll put the link for her site in my description. There's so many things we're gonna do that are going to be so fun, visiting places, trying to find out the history of my grandfather, why he changed his last name. His last name was Hassi, Hassi, and somewhere along the line he changed it to Kaario, Kaario, which was my maiden name. But why he did that, we don't know. That's the mystery we want to solve when we're there, or at least start trying to. I think I need a bit more. You could actually wear gloves. Some people do that. I'm just using this whole jar. All right, look at this. This is how it looks. So I've got all the ingredients in here. And a lot of times what I've seen on the table, they would put this just like this, serve it on the table. But my mom always made it all mixed together. The only thing I'm going to add is just some salt and pepper. And then I'll show you the cream. I called it Germavili. Basically, it's sour cream, I think, or a version of it. And then here, I've just saved a little bit of the beet juices in there. Good. And I'm going to use my tofuti sour cream. I washed my hands with some soap, but usually after I do the dishes once, without gloves on, the beet stains are gone, so it's not that bad. I just usually mix that up, salad up, and have it just like that, but I will put a little bit of this and see how it is. And I've got my little, oh, did it again. You have to be so careful with beet juice. This is very light pink, and then for this salad, I would just toss it. Every time I say I'm not going to make that much, I always make a huge bowl of it. Now that I leave out the herring, everybody actually eats it. So I'm going to have some, and I'm even going to try it with that sour cream top because I don't know if I've ever had it with it. And I'm having it in my Arabia little bowl. These are from my aunt. Some of this pink stuff on there. Let's taste it. If you mix it through, it's really more potato salad-y. This is so good. I don't want to just eat this at Christmas. I'm hungry. This is so good. I don't miss the herring at all. And it's nice because now everybody eats it. If you love beets like I do, and my husband and a lot of people in my family, try this. Then you'll be getting some real Finnish food into you. Even add the herring if you want to, because that's the traditional way. I remember I used to love it like that.